Good morning. It's a Friday. A beautiful Friday. Heading down to the coast. What a gorgeous morning sunrise. Or pre-sunrise. Because it's still not quite daytime, per se. But that's alright. Let me show you that rather than me. It's a lot prettier staring at my face. So, cruising down to the Wilmington area, I'm going to go down and meet with Vance and talk about how we're going to weld in some of these parts that have fallen off and beef up the structure. We're going to do that because we now have the blueprints, as I've been talking about. I'm just outside of Monroe, so I've got a bit of a drive to go. And then after I get down there, I have a pile of carpet squares and also a bunch of Culligan water jugs to return and then get some fresh ones. You guys probably know this, but the Culligan folks, they have been kind enough to give us water for our volunteers. Speaking of volunteers, we were supposed to have a trip this weekend, but nobody could make it. So we're going to push it to next weekend. And if you want to be on that flight, it's helicopter out, helicopter back. Just give me a ping. You can either reply to this, send me a text, 704-907-0399. Yes, I actually give out my phone number. I don't answer the call, but I will answer the text. 704-907-0399. Meanwhile, what a gorgeous pre-dawn view out here. iPhone does a good job, but it's actually prettier than that. Out on the tower right now, the winds are blowing like crazy. We had 40 miles an hour earlier, so no boats are going out there unless they're big ships cruising along, heading down to Charleston or Jacksonville or up the coast. The shipping lanes are only a few miles further out from where we are. And even though it's getting cold on shore, surprisingly enough, it's actually really warm still on the tower. We had 74 degrees on the tower last week with water temperatures of about 81 degrees. Isn't that amazing? I think it's time to get down there and test some of my scuba skills and wipe that camera off. Hey, whoever the divers are that went down there and wiped it off, appreciate that. That was earlier this week, most likely. Just a little bit of a rub cleaned off most of the algae. We still have some spots, so I'll get down there and do it properly. Be out there again this next weekend, the weekend after, and it's the time of year when we actually go out there a little bit less, simply because this is the busy time of year for meeting with friends and family. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you don't want me to talk this whole trip and ramble on, but if you want to go on the trip following weekend, helicopter out. 704-907-0399. We leave out of the Cape Fear Airport. It is an adventure and the weather is gorgeous out there. Y'all have a great Friday. Be nice to somebody. Even those really pain in the butt people that you have to deal with on a daily basis. They'll be surprised. You'll feel better. Take care.